The year was 1986, April. A catastrophic accident occurred at the Chernobyl nuclear power plant in Ukraine, marking it as the worst nuclear accident in history. The disaster released a significant amount of radioactive material into the atmosphere, leading to immediate and long-term effects. To contain the fallout, the Chernobyl Exclusion Zone was established. Covering a vast area of about 1,000 square miles in northern Ukraine, it's a chilling reminder of the destructive power of nuclear energy when things go wrong. The exclusion zone, now a ghostly landscape, stands as a testament to this catastrophic event. Let us delve deeper into the history of this hauntingly captivating site. Imagine a city, once bustling with life, now a silent ghost town. Welcome to the Chernobyl Exclusion Zone, an eerie testament to the tragic events of April 1986. At the heart of this zone sits the abandoned city of Pripyat, once home to the workers of the Chernobyl nuclear power plant and their families. Today, it stands frozen in time, an urban landscape devoid of human life, echoing the stories of a past era. This exclusion zone stretches across a vast expanse of approximately 1,000 square miles, a colossal scar on the face of northern Ukraine, brushing the border of Belarus. It's a sobering reminder of the far-reaching consequences of nuclear disasters, the aftermath of the worst nuclear accident in history. It's a place where the hands of time have been stopped in their tracks, where the laughter of children playing, the hustle of everyday life, have been replaced by an eerie silence that speaks volumes. The region isn't just limited to Pripyat. It encompasses several nearby villages, each with their own tales of life before the disaster. These places were once thriving communities filled with the hum of daily life. Now they lie abandoned, the homes empty, the streets silent. The only inhabitants that remain are the memories of those who used to live there, memories that linger in the empty schools, hospitals and houses that were left behind in the evacuation. Despite the absence of human life, there is a strange beauty to this desolate landscape. It's a haunting paradox, a place of tranquility born out of a catastrophic event. The buildings, slowly being reclaimed by nature, stand as poignant monuments to the lives that were abruptly uprooted. Even now, more than 3 decades later, the impact of the disaster can be felt. The exclusion zone serves as a stark reminder of the power of nuclear energy, the potential devastation it can cause, and the importance of safety measures. Today, these silent witnesses of a tragic past hold stories of a time that once was. An invisible threat lurks in the air, the soil, the very fabric of the exclusion zone. This unseen menace is the radioactive contamination that blankets the Chernobyl site, a chilling reminder of the worst nuclear accident in history. The Chernobyl disaster spewed a vast amount of radioactive material into the atmosphere, and the remnants of this catastrophe are still present in the exclusion zone. The isotopes cesium-137 and strontium-90 are particularly prevalent, each with their own set of health hazards. Cesium-137 mimics potassium, tricking the body into absorbing it into the muscles, while strontium-90 resembles calcium, infiltrating the bones. It's worth noting that the radiation levels have decreased significantly over the decades since the accident. The half-lives of these radioactive isotopes, the time it takes for half of the atoms to decay, play a role in this gradual reduction. For cesium-137, the half-life is around 30 years, and for strontium-90 it's close to 29 years. Yet, despite the passage of time, certain areas within the exclusion zone continue to harbor elevated levels of radiation. These pockets of contamination serve as stark reminders of the enduring legacy of the Chernobyl disaster, a legacy that lingers in the very air, soil and buildings of the exclusion zone. This invisible threat, however, does not deter the adventurous or the curious. Strict safety measures are in place to protect those who dare to venture into the heart of the zone, with dosimeters provided to monitor radiation levels and access to the most contaminated areas restricted. And yet, in this landscape scarred by nuclear catastrophe, where an unseen threat permeates the environment, something unexpected has emerged. a phenomenon that defies the narrative of desolation and danger and brings a glimmer of life into the ghostly silence of the exclusion zone. In the absence of humans, nature has reclaimed its space. Amid the eerie silence that blankets the Chernobyl Exclusion Zone, a surprising symphony of life thrives. The area, once bustling with human activity, has transformed into an unintentional wildlife sanctuary. Species long absent from the region have returned. Wolves roam freely through the abandoned streets of Pripyat, their howls echoing in the stillness. Lynx, elusive and solitary, are now sighted more frequently, their stealth and grace a stark contrast to the decaying structures around them. Deer, too, have found a home amidst the desolation, their gentle presence a poignant symbol of life's tenacity. Even the endangered Pripyat's horses have been observed, their herds growing steadily in the solitude of the exclusion zone. This unexpected flourishing of wildlife in a place marked by disaster serves as a powerful reminder of nature's resilience. It's a testament to life's resilience in the face of adversity. Intriguing, isn't it, to walk through an abandoned city, a snapshot frozen in time? This is the allure of dark tourism, a fascination with places that have witnessed tragedy or disaster. The Chernobyl Exclusion Zone, with its deserted buildings and silent streets, has become a magnet for these thrill-seekers, history buffs, and the simply curious. But this is a journey to be taken lightly. The invisible spectre of radiation still haunts this land, a ghostly reminder of the worst nuclear accident in history. Tour operators, therefore, must take stringent safety measures to protect their charges. Visitors are provided with dosimeters to monitor radiation levels, access to certain areas is restricted, and guidelines for clothing and footwear are rigorously enforced. Safety, after all, must always come first, even in the pursuit of the macabre. Yet this is not merely a tale of disaster and death. It is also a story of resilience and rebirth. The Chernobyl Exclusion Zone serves as a stark reminder of the cultural, environmental, and socio-economic impacts of the Chernobyl disaster. The ghost town of Pripyat, once home to the plant workers and their families, stands as a monument to the thousands of lives irrevocably changed by the event. The abandoned schools, hospitals, and amusement park whisper tales of lives abruptly interrupted, dreams unfulfilled. But amidst the ruins, nature has found a way to flourish. The exclusion zone has become an unlikely wildlife sanctuary where wolves, lynx, deer, and even endangered Pripyat's horses roam freely, thriving in the absence of human activity. It's a testament to the resilience of nature, a glimmer of hope in a landscape scarred by catastrophe. So, as we tread the silent streets of Pripyat, as we gaze the rusting Ferris wheel frozen in time, let us remember the lessons this place teaches us. Let us not forget the grave consequences of nuclear accidents, the importance of safety measures, and the delicate balance between progress and preservation. A journey into the past reminding us of the importance of nuclear safety measures. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more intriguing journeys.